No, I've not been out doing a post office. I've just been to the doctors, and the period of scandemic is... I haven't got an opinion about all that, one way or the other, to be honest with you guys. I wanted to travel, so I got vaccinated. Okay. No, apparently here in Spain, there's been a massive increase in COVID and flu. It's the same thing. So when you go into a health, doctor's surgery, hospital, you've got to wear a mask again. They've just brought it back in. So I had to do that this morning. Blood test results. Everything is perfect. My doctor, I wasn't expecting anything. Here in Spain, they do your bloods, she said to me today, come back in 6 months. They're like, my doctor's surgery, if you go a year without having your bloods tested, your blood tested, they get on your case. And I recently had some chest pain and some discomfort. I've had it a couple of times before, which did put me in hospital. So I went to see her recently, and she said, look, I just did an ECG, everything was all right. She said, when was the last time you had your bloods test? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh. Anyway, cut long story short, she got them back, and I wasn't expecting anything today, but you never are sometimes, are you? And so I was a little bit nervous. I don't know, just natural, I guess. And she was on the computer, and she went, oh, great. Oh, it was so nice. I'm really happy. So it's good as that. And I don't know what the health service is like where you are, but I'm supposed to monitor my blood sugar levels, and I hadn't done it for ages. And I said that to her today, I said, I hadn't done it for ages. I said, look where the machine is. So she gave me a new machine as well. Look, I think the National Health Service out here in Spain is phenomenal. If I want to make an appointment, I can do so on my phone on an app, and I'll get an appointment tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. I could get an urgent appointment tomorrow. But no, I'd get. You would get an appointment the next day here, or certainly within a couple of days, depending on the time of day you've done it, maybe. The health service is phenomenal here. Very grateful. Right, we're gonna have a cup of coffee. Coffee. What the fuck is going on with my machine, man? Well, maybe we won't be having a cup of coffee because it's not opening. Cafe con leche, cafe latte. So, in this video, we're going to be talking about what the we're going to be talking about who. I'm not putting a disclaimer in my video. I don't want a mop in the back of my videos. Bad enough for that picture. I'm not going to do a disclaimer in my video every time I talk about Kylian Mbappe. I do think he will go to Real Madrid. But my regular followers, my hardcore followers, my friends will know that if I'm talking about this continuously, it's not just about the transfer element of it, because it's also to do with sorry, I am still not awake. It's also to do with the owners, and would they actually be prepared to finance a deal like that? What's John Henry been saying? Has he been saying anything? That kind of thing. And I can tell you right now, he has allegedly been saying things. And But in fairness to him, he hasn't said we are going to try and sign him. He has just allegedly said, they watch what I say, guys. I've had enough letters off the club over the years, trust me. Which is quite funny because many times they've asked me to help them with things as well. And with financial incentive, I shall add. Okay, let's stick with, instead of saying allegedly every 2 minutes, it's rumoured that John Henry has been saying that if, big word in football rumours and transfers, that isn't it, if a move to Real Madrid for Kylian Mbappe did not proceed, he would do everything in his power to bring him to Anfield. Now I know you're not going to believe that, because most people don't have much time for the owners or say there's no track record to suggest such. And I completely agree with you. I'm neither FSG in or FSG out, because I don't like to put myself in a camp. I can agree with some things that one say and some things another say, right? If I had to be in a camp, it would be FSG out. I would much rather have Middle East, investment or something like that, not to spend hundreds and hundreds of £1 million on new Ferraris, Jurgen, or anything like that. Just I know the football mad people. It's not just to do with. It's just a different thing. It's my opinions. I'm sticking to them. Plus, it'd piss a lot of people off. It'd be funny watching the meltdown. It has turned out nice again, by the way. Oh my days. That's so much better than that coffee I had yesterday with that shitty fucking stevia or whatever it's called. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. So this is I don't. I think people sometimes just think about the transfers A to B, that's it. They don't think about what it could mean behind the scenes if someone's saying something, pledging something, bragging about something. Is it conspiracy? Are they trying to pull the wool? Do you know what I mean? Like, is it true that John Henry really would personally step in and try and make this deal happen? Or is he just trying to blag us lot? I don't think so, because it wasn't said to us. It was mere peasants. But it's said to people in high places with a lot of money. So the thing is he doing it to make himself, if he even did it, I don't know, it's just a rumour, right? Is he saying these things, allegedly, because he all of a sudden he's had this change of heart and he's suddenly become this really passionate Liverpool fan, ardent, okay, serious owner? Or is he saying these things or giving the impression that they would bankroll something like this, subject to various other things happening, Mo Salah being sold, for example? Is he doing it to impress someone? I can't explain it. I think we went over this yesterday on the live stream, I don't know. And when I was speaking about it last night, people understood exactly what I meant and agreed with me. Because if you think back to the Casado bid, which we were all stunned by, right? And how he personally intervened then and personally tried to do this, that and then and flew over, if you remember. He was giving the impression then that he was this I can be taken seriously kind of guy. Now, is it... I'm not going to anyway. Okay, fuck it. I'm doing it. If you can't work out what I'm trying to say to you, there's something wrong. Right, what I wanted to say to you though is there is friction between the Real Madrid side and the Kylian Mbappe side. There is that friction, right? Still got my jacket on. You wouldn't think I lived in Spain, would you? It's just like the Fonz. There is friction there, yeah, which is a good sign maybe if you want that deal to collapse. But this all stems from Real Madrid demanding that he, commits to them. The Mbappe camp, his mum, God bless her, with the handbag, saying, we're going to be bullied into doing what you want. And then suddenly inviting proposals from English clubs. Real Madrid then hit back via the media, which I think was AS in Spain, saying that they would now consider Haaland, right? Up the ante a bit. So what we're going to see now, well, I can't say that we're going to see it, but what I'm looking for now over the weekend, for example, is reports from France. I think the next reports from France will be interesting regarding Kylian Mbappe. We might make a video and talk about something that's claimed in Spain later today. I don't know. I hope not. I don't want to talk about it. Fuck off, Adam Naylor. He's fucking got it coming today, that little fucker. Adam Naylor LFC. Google it on here, on search it on YouTube. Yeah. Funny little fucker. Don't worry if you don't know what I'm talking about. You will later today. I just think that the Mbappe, they need to get a message out now. They need a response now. That's what I think, right? So for me, if you're wondering where I am with it all, I still think he's going to Real Madrid. Do I think Liverpool could sign him? Yes, but only if the Real Madrid thing fell through, Mo Salah was sold, and some other things in all of that as well. So very unlikely, right? Well, we don't know about Mo, but the Real Madrid thing, we expect that to go ahead. Some people think that Guillem Balaguer, for example, he thinks that there's probably no chance of him going to Liverpool, but he mentions Liverpool, Real Madrid, PSG as his three options. But also suggests that, the more that they think he's going to Liverpool, the more money they might give him. Normally, I would go along with that. Normally, I would go, yeah, that makes sense. We know how fucking players and agents play things, and try and get better deals. I'm not sure Kylian Mbappe needs to do that. He's already fucking absolutely minted. I'm not sure it's that. I'm not sure it's that. I don't think it's that. But just me personally. The lad that left a comment last night saying the experienced people, they will say this is just leave it, like trying to get a better deal out of Real Madrid. I don't think it's that. And I'm not naive. But, and I really do hope this is my only video about Mbappe today. But I'm sorry if something comes out that I think needs mentioning, or considering, then I have to do it. I can only talk about what's in the news. So if there's nothing today, great, fucking fabulous. I need to find, here we go. So in December, right, I did a live stream on here last night. I'm trying to do these streams in the night time, just before I go to bed, literally the last hour, you know what I mean, of my day. And we have a very informal conversation, chat, because people that watch my videos and people that join the live streams that late or whatever, they're my friends, you know what I mean? These are cool people. And I love them. And I said to them during the stream last night, where have I got 15th of January from, guys? 15th of January. It's something to do with Mbappe and 15th of January. And I couldn't remember. You know what my memory is like. So I did a bit of Googling. And I found a lot of reports, some credible, some not so, because the not so ones will be referencing, regurgitating the credible, saying that Real Madrid wanted a decision by the middle of January. I then found this report. I can't show you my phone because there's some notifications along the top, and you'd notice the icon. It's not Grindr. I found this article in AS dating back to at the end of December. It's by Sergio Lopez de Vicente. Hooray. And he said, this is where I've got the 15th of January from. I knew I'd seen 15th and not just mid-January. He's talking about, the situation with Real Madrid wanting decision and things like that. He said the clock, however, will be ticking. Madrid have been burnt by the Frenchman before and have no intention of being burnt again. That's Real Madrid talk. You know that, don't you? That's Real Madrid saying that, right? Just through him. And in bold, they will set a deadline of 15 January for Mbappe to decide. Back to normal font. If a move hasn't been agreed, they will switch to bold. Plan B, Manchester City striker Erling Haaland. So we've seen those little suggestions in the last few days, haven't we? Now, it is the 12th of January, which gives us 3 days. And I did maths. I got GCSE maths. Maths. My son Rob, a lot of you guys know Rob, right? He's done like the highest advanced maths you can do, that little fucker. I don't know where he gets it. It's certainly not from his mother. She's that must be me, obviously. He's not fucking, he can't be adopted, can he? Nah, he looks too much like me, poor little fucker. Me and Rob are off to see Depeche Mode in a couple of weeks. Get in. That'll be alright, won't it? Well, for me. But I know you guys like to watch the live streams with me and Rob are in the hotel having a drink and that, so we'll be doing that soon. Anyway, Rob is that switched on with maths that he wants to be, or he wanted to be, a code cracker for the government, GCHQ and all that's true. Which is really funny, because when he was a kid, I once battered him round head here in this house because he couldn't put a coax TV cable in the back of a television. Him and my wife's son were both stood at the back of the TV, like the little round thing, cable. Where does it get? Couldn't get it in. I hope he's better with the women. Anyway, he wants to be a code cracker, does Rob. He works for a big financial institution in England now, dealing with billions. He lost 15 grand last year. Something he did wrong. I went, 15 grand, you've still got a job? He went, oh yeah, it's only 15 grand. I did my maths, it's 3 days away, right? So, I personally hope on the 15th there is a fucking announcement. Now, we all know if it goes past the 15th and he says, and he hasn't given his announcement to Real Madrid, that on the 18th, 20th, 30th, you know what I mean? They'll still go, all right, then we'll have you, right? But it's interesting that today, how do I locate this? It's interesting today that now the latest from Madrid is that the Real Madrid directors, or the important people, the chiefs, senior figures, are said to be split, and are now saying, well, you know what it's like. If you're with half a dozen fellas, right, or girls, if you get this channel's open to everybody. The demographic suggests there's not many girls watch my videos, which doesn't surprise me. But my personal channel, they're all over it, just saying. But if you sat with a group of fellas, right, and you were trying to sign him or whatever, or do anything in life, I don't know, right? You would be going, there'd be some of you going, oh, give him time, we said 15th, leave it, and then there'd be people like me going, fuck him, telling him it's fucking fuck off. Who does he think he is, big bollock? For heads to get to fuck, we'll get her Ireland in. Get on that phone now, ring AS, right, and tell them that if he doesn't sign it, we'll do it. And his mother, she can go fuck. Do you know what I mean? So those conversations will be happening in Real Madrid. The people will be split. Yeah? Then there'll always be that one that sat in the corner, like Adam Naylor. No, fellas, calm down. Just calm down, fellas. Let's think, logically about this. That little fucker called me out yesterday. I mean, he's going to get it today. Stay tuned. Anyway, so, fuck me, that coffee's amazing. So, they, on the, I would absolutely love it on the 15th if an announcement was made that he was off there, because we can put that shite to bed, right? That's good. We don't have to then go through the backwards and forwards of one media outlet saying this and another saying that, right? But it doesn't change what I'm onto, what I think I'm onto, to do with behind the scenes at Liverpool Football Club. And maybe that's a bit too deep for some people, or maybe they just don't care. You know, John Henry's trying to give off. It's rumoured that John Henry's trying to give off this, hey, I'm a real serious owner, mate. Do you know what I mean? I'm fucking ambitious. Now, is he doing that because all of a sudden he really is to do with Liverpool Football Club? I think the Red Sox fans over there would say he's not ambitious with them, judging by the latest chatter. If you suddenly start having pride in something, why is that? One, it's either because you genuinely really like it and I love this. Look at all the videos I've made on YouTube in the last few days. It's because I'm enjoying myself. Do you know what I mean? Right? So I'm enjoying myself. So how do I tie that into John Henry? Because if he's really enjoying it, all of a sudden he's like, I want to be the best. Blah, blah, blah. I don't want to be the best. I don't give a fuck. Scrap the YouTube channel thing. Is he doing it because he's sincere? Is he doing it because he's trying to impress some potential business partners? Not necessarily with Liverpool Football Club. Maybe his other franchises and other things are doing. They're very prolific at the moment with other things, right? Big things. Is he trying to convince someone in terms of, investment somewhere? Club sale. I still think the club's for sale. The hacks of journalists, the clickers I call them, they're being told what to say. So they would say the opposite to me. I think Liverpool Football Club is still for sale personally, but there you go. So without getting too tin-foiled out on that, I think there's reasons that we're seeing these things. I think the Caicedo thing in the summer it's the same thing, because it was the same impression that was being given off then. And I genuinely don't think that I explain it enough for you guys to help me. Do you know what I mean? On the stream last night, I felt like some of you guys got it, definitely. So, for the casual viewers that see the name Kylian Mbappe, I'm not talking about Kylian Mbappe because I think he's going to come to Anfield. It's deeper than that. Do I think he would come to Anfield? Yes, I do, but Real Madrid would have to collapse and Mo Salah would have to be sold. They're the two big things straight away, and how is that going to happen? Do you know what I mean? So me, for example, I'm already looking into the future, right? So when Kylian Mbappe announces he's off to Real Madrid, for example, if that's what he does, which is what most people expect him to do, he could surprise us all and sign for Sheffield United or something. Or he might, extend with PSG. You just don't know, right? But when his future is resolved, I won't just then go, oh, that's that then. Because then what I'll be listening for is what people are saying, what John Henry's reaction is to that. John Henry personally intervened, came to England to do with the Caicedo stuff. Do you remember the phone calls? Do you remember we had a day? I can't remember it, but I know for a fact it was something like Monday, Tuesday. He did this on Monday, that on Tuesday. It was like a Craig David fucking song. Do you know what I mean? And it was big money. 115 million, 112 million just for the transfer fee alone. This is a player that's available on a free. And think you're going to be getting that kind of fee or in excess if you sold Mo Salah to Saudi Arabia. Whether that happens or not, I don't know. Signing on fee brings down wages, makes it possible. I swear to God, right? I'm completely sold on Liverpool Football Club could make it happen, but it's not going to happen. What are you talking about then? Because it's about what John Henry's doing in the background. And then why is he doing it? It's driving me mental. I'm trying to think of how to explain it in in our language. No, I just can't go with that one. It'd be like if your missus came in lounge all geared up and you sat there watching football, you know, and she comes in the lounge and she stands in front of you like that, right? You're sat here watching football going, yeah. And then she just goes like that and goes, go on. And you go, what are you on about? You don't like that? Yeah, but I do now. Do you know what I mean? You'd be like, oh, go on then. Right? So, it's changed. So, why has your missus changed? Why is she suddenly up for it? Would you just sit there and go, oh, it's nice that you've come round to my way of thinking? Would you think that? Or would you be like, what's going on? Well, you know that bit there where you're going, what's going on? That's what I'm doing right now with all of this. What the fuck's going on? That's going to become my new thing on here, right? In my videos on all topics going forward. If you see me go like that, that's code for what's going on, guys. Something's going on. What's going on? I'll be fucking right. Dunk knows best, I'm telling you. I'll be right. I know I'll be right. So, 15th of January. Let's hope there is an announcement. I don't give a fuck where he goes. I don't care what he does. Alright? If you're the owner of a football club, or a huge business, I don't know. No, let's stick with football. If you're the owner, for fuck's sake, man. If the owner of a football club, right, and suddenly you like, yeah, I'm serious about this. Why? Because you now are a different person. He's not going to change, is he? Right? So there's got to be reason for it. So who's he trying to impress? Who's he trying to convince? And for what purposes? Like, is he trying to convince Jurgen Klopp? Now, Jurgen, we're serious about this. Listen, if he was available, Jurgen, and we would do it. Extend your contract. Because let's face it, Jurgen Klopp is their biggest asset. He leaves, things change completely. You know, we saw what happened to Manchester United when Sir Alex Ferguson left, right? I do miss him. I've got to be honest. Fucking hated him when he was in the game, but you've got to hate them people as well. It's like when Gary Neville was running up and down that in front of me at Anfield, you know. I want to throw my phone at him multiple times, you know what I mean? Fucking kill him. I didn't mean kill him, but you know what I mean? When you're a football supporter, you know, you're like, but you don't really mean that I don't know though, if I got hold of him, you know. No, but it's part of the thing. I actually really respected Gary Neville when he was a Man United player because he used to say, I hate Liverpool, can't stand them. I like that, mate. Do you know what I mean? But then today, if they said it, you'd have these over here going, you can't say things like that, that's awful. Man up. He's insulted me in my football club. Man the fuck up, man. Can't be doing you people. You're getting right on my tits. This video will get flagged by YouTube. See, I've already forgotten why we're talking about Sir Alex Ferguson. Now, he might be trying to impress someone to do with something to do away from Liverpool Football Club, to do with these new things they're pursuing. I'm a serious owner, mate. Mbappe, yeah, if he becomes available, I would personally make sure that happens because I'm a serious owner. Now, his arse would probably collapse if Mbappe to Madrid fell through. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, so I hope that's the only video we're making about this subject today. I really do. I need to... Go on then, let's have a look. I got a message off Seano, you know. I fucking love Seano, man. Cranketh, the flange be with you all. Crank the flange, get on Spotify, right? You've got to go on Spotify. You can do it on YouTube, but Spotify's better. And just search Crank the Flange DKB remix and come back here. Special points for anyone that does it. Tell me what you think of the song. I want you to go and listen. Go on, have a look. Okay. If you don't do Saturday night streaming on here on a Saturday night, which we're doing tomorrow night, by the way, you're not part of that thing. Do you know what I mean? But it's just a bit of a giggle. Remy gets a mention. Smooth's in it. Go on, have a look. He'll make him happy. Do you know what I mean? What was I going to say? Oh, Saturday night streaming tomorrow night, 7:30 UK on here. Don't let me down, right? Is there anything? Please tell me there's nothing in this. Where's Miserable Martin when you need him? Is there anything on TV, sporting wise, tomorrow night that that's gonna fuck my stream up? We will. Oh, I've got something from the bank. Your £17.99 direct debit was paid. We will be streaming though on our own server tomorrow night. Okay, we're not going to put the music on YouTube because it causes problems. We have to restart the stream all night. So what you have to do is go to the live stream on here tomorrow night. Okay, and we use the chat room. If you're having problems connecting, please go in the chat room and say, guys, I don't know what I'm doing. Right, and what you do is you use the chat room, and then you have to go to KopTalk.party. Right, in another browser, open that, press play, then you'll get the audio and the stream. You then, at the bottom right corner, just tap the screen once if you're on a mobile phone. If you're on a desktop, you'll see it without tapping it. Picture in picture, bottom right corner, and that will pop that player out. You can then go back to the YouTube app or another browser or whatever and drag that video over where the black screen is, where it says you need to go. Come on, guys, you must be able to fucking do that. Even I could do that. But we're not having a late one. Last Saturday, I fucked it up because I went for a few sherbets prior to the stream with my friends, acquaintances. And I was in one of them situations where two people came out specifically for me and I would have felt bad leaving. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. And then by the time I got home, I was fucking not doing that again. If I'd have woke up in a cell on Sunday morning and someone said, we've arrested you for murder, I would never have known if I'd have done it. And I don't think that's good. Do you know what I mean? I hope the authorities are listening, they might set me up. Oh my God, do you know what? Just think about it. If I ever find myself in that horrendous situation, you guys will be thinking, Dunk must have had a few sherbets last night. He didn't know what he was doing. This video will be played in court. I wonder if they play the whole lot. Should we change subject? I don't want to be murdering anyone. Oh, that fucking Adam Naylor, though. He's going to get it today, little fucker. 15th of January is an important day because I want to put this Mbappe shit to bed and focus on the stuff in the background. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, I know some of you will go, yeah, Casado, it was never real. It was never, all right, okay, it was never real. You know, it's a huge football club, one of the world's greatest football clubs, just tabled a bid because they knew it was going to be rejected. Does anyone really believe that shit? Come on, even I can't stand the owners, and even I am open to some of the practices and dodgy things that go on and stuff like that at the club, and the bullshit that's played out to us from time to time. But I'm not having that. Bellingham, don't know. This is just a repeat of Bellingham that we've been believing for years. Yeah, but I thought we had a chance of signing Bellingham. I've never thought that about Mbappe. Do you know what I mean? That was very disappointing. But I don't think anything that we're seeing in the media at the moment about Mbappe is coming from Liverpool-based journalists or people that write about Liverpool Football Club, people that do favours for Liverpool Football Club on, the people that run the club on a day-to-day basis, or the people that are closer to the likes of John Henry. So we know who those two journalists are. One's got more access to, say, people that run the club on a day-to-day. One's got more access to the owner. They're very quiet. They're not saying anything yet. So, for me, for what I do with you guys and the fun and the stuff that we try to do here, I love it. I'm enjoying making these videos because I like to think about it. And there is no greater satisfaction down the line for me when something comes up later, 6 months down the line, maybe even longer, I don't know, and you turn around and go, that was it was that. How many times have we done that on here? The last time I remember saying something like that was to do with at least one or two cliquey Liverpool FC journalists that were suddenly chirping and chirping and chirping and chirping. And I said to you guys, something not right to you guys. You've never heard from them forever, and all of a sudden, tweet. Do you know what I mean? And I said, something going on here, guys. I'm trying to raise the profile. I wouldn't be surprised if, and what happened a couple of months later, 2-3 months later, boom, I've launched a YouTube channel. Yeah? Boom, I'm not going to be specific about it, but I'm doing something else. Not wrong with any of those things, nothing wrong with any of those things. But if someone's suddenly got an opinion about everything, you then question whether they actually know what's fucking going on. Does that make sense? Because the reality is, when people say, oh, I've got a source at Liverpool Football Club, I cringe using that word or a contact. I'd rather just say mate, a friend, right? Now, you can choose to believe me or not, whether I've got people that I know at Liverpool Football Club or not. But 9 times out of 10, the more valuable people are not actually people within the club, like as in the top cheese or whatever, the big cheese. It can be third-party fucking contractors or something like that. So, for example, when a Liverpool player, right, here's an example. When a player is being signed by Liverpool Football Club, there are certain things that happens in every single transaction, every deal, that will only happen once it is nailed on, done, everything. So if you've got someone that works within that kind of environment, you're fucking laughing. And we've had that over the years. You know, we've had people involved with property, arranging property on behalf of the club. We've had people involved in logistics. That's the best one of them all. But I've got to be careful what I say. I've had people involved with, if I'm specific, it can damage people. But, you know, people involved in supplying things that we all use on a day-to-day basis in our lives, that when you join a football club, if you can imagine like a welcome pack, you know, like when I say a welcome pack, it's not just a box full of little, you know, things or whatever it can be. We've arranged this for you, we've arranged that for you. Now, imagine if this is not one of them, but let's just imagine that you are contracted to the club to connect gas supplies to a house that a Liverpool player, incoming player, is moving into. All right, so the club send contractor to house to connect that gas. If that contractor then messages me and goes, "Don't you never go on? Well, I've fucking connected today. It's on." Then you know these things. But the thing is, you can't. It's anyone that tells you, "Oh, my mate works in Liverpool Football Club. I know everything that's going on." It's complete and utter nonsense. It's not like that. Because as you know, if you work for any big business, one floor, one department doesn't know what the other's fucking doing. And obviously, when it comes to sensitive subjects, only a certain amount of people know what's doing. Now, could you imagine if you had someone involved in the finances of things? Someone hits the enter button. So, it's that combined knowledge of what all the different people are saying at once. Or, well, this is how I work it, right? This is what I do. If someone says something to me, a rumour, I've heard that. I don't come on here and tell you that. I don't go on the members' website and say, guys, I've heard this. I wait to 2 or 3 people that don't know each other fucking all say the same thing, and then I think there's something in it. So, there is a lot of experience around here, guys, and sometimes you just need to trust me a little bit. And I'm not trying to grow my YouTube channel. I want more members. I want more VIP members, that is for sure, because that's my livelihood. But I wear my heart on my fucking sleeve. And I'm not going to deceive. Hey, I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm not going to... You know what that means now, don't you? No, man. My YouTube channel is an extension of the website, right? And the casual people that come in, of course I want them to stay. I want them to come and find this channel and go, I like these videos. They're different than the other plonkers, right? That's what I want. But I'm not trying to attract anyone here, guys, by talking about Kylian Mbappe or conspiracy theories or John Henry or anything like that. Because I'm at the point in my life where I genuinely don't give a fuck. And when you don't give a fuck about something in life, it gives you so much freedom. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm more bothered about you guys than I am whether Liverpool win at the weekend or something like that. Because I know you'll be sad. Anyway, I don't know why I've gone off on that one. Excuse me. You see, I can burp like that. Okay, it's not... Right, listen. If I was with a chick or, a mother-in-law or something, I'm not going to do that. But you guys, like... Some people will leave a comment saying that's disgusting, unsubscribing. Do you think I give a fuck whether you unsubscribe or not? Can't give a toss. And I want to go over the comments today. I had a right plank on here last night. He's going to get it today. It's the viewers that bring in the income, he said. So it's the height of arrogance if you say I'm not interested in what you think. That makes me a prostitute, you fucking idiot. So I have to act and behave in a particular way because I need your approval to watch my videos, to generate revenue for me. So that means I come on here and say the right things so that more people watch my videos or something like that. Or I should be grateful. I'm grateful to the people I don't even know your name, but there's people that come on here that have supported me for fucking years. I'll listen to them, but I'm not going to listen to you. You're going to get it today. I'm definitely going over the comments and you'll get it today because I ain't got time for fucking dudes like you. And another thing, if it's about revenue, right? YouTube, your maximum, duration for viewerage, it's 41 minutes. The only people that are going to watch this video are people that enjoy watching my long videos. It's the viewers that bring in the income. What do you fucking know? What do you fucking know? He's talking about. My website was out in the 1990s when big businesses were throwing around fucking tens of thousands of pounds. They once asked me, one company once asked me, will you stay with us for the advertising? We'll continue to, put the adverts on your website, which means you're going to get that money anyway. Will you extend with us for another year? I'm not sure. We'll give you 50 grand. Okay. That's what it was like, the internet in the early days. Right? It's not like that now. But that's what it was like. That's why I'm in fucking Spain. I don't need to haul myself out or impress anybody. I like to think that the people watching my long videos like this are people that are my friends. These are my friends. The live stream, these are my fucking friends. Go and look at my comments on my videos today. So many lovely, nice people. They're the only people I give a fuck about. Don't give a fuck about people like you. Right, guys. 15th. Well, I was conscious that my morning video was very short, all right? Listen, I'm in a good mood. I got my blood test results back. I'm all right. Well, I remember when my granddad did that back in 1986. God bless him. He was a little Glaswegian from the Gorbals, which is why, I recently went to Scotland for the first time and visited Glasgow, and, for that reason. And my granddad went and had his blood tests and heart tests and everything and said, you've got a full bill of health, you're all right. He died next day, heart attack in the back of an ambulance, so cheery. 15th, let's hope on the 15th is a thing. I want to put the Kylian Mbappe stuff to bed. Let's get rid of that, fuck that. But please try and look at the bigger picture if that's possible. Maybe you're a fan that's not really bothered about that. I think that what's going on behind the scenes with Mbappe can potentially affect managers' extensions, players' extensions, other potential signings, who owns the club, who's buying into the club, everything. And there's so much going on in the background, I think, at the moment that we are not aware of. All right. So I was gonna say I'm gonna jog on, but I know I'd make you laugh. I'm gonna crack on. I am gonna have another cup of coffee because this morning has been, I know I laugh and joke about things. I was a little bit, apprehensive about going to the doctors this morning, but I can't get it out again. That's what she said. The fuck? Look, I need a new Nescafe Dolce Gusto machine. The fuck is wrong with you? Great, that'll be another fucking 50 quid. Something's not right here, right? Gentle. I had a lot of people say yes, I love the long videos. I like that. That's good. Right, here we go. Let's try it again. Is it going to work? I do like me Dolce Gusto. I don't get the Dolce Gusto capsules though, because they're a bit expensive, you know what I mean? I'm not rolling in money anymore, it's not the 1990s anymore. I go for the cheap one, but you know what? There's a reason why I go for these, and it's not just the cost. The carbs for 100 millilitres, 2 grams, and the Dolce Gusto ones about 3.64, something like that. So it all adds up. You'll be happy to know that today, please work, yes, I'm having fish cakes again. Them fish cakes yesterday were lovely. Now, do you know what? This is what I thought yesterday. I thought, if people don't like the long videos, I could restrict them for channel supporters and channel members, you know, the people that have joined my channel. And I also thought people are going to be sick of the Kylian and Mbappe videos now, and I understand that. I genuinely do. Especially if you're just that fan that's like, he's not coming to us, that's the end of it, and I get it, and I would agree with you, but there's more to it in my opinion. So then I thought to myself, do you know what? Like yesterday, I did say I don't want to do any more videos about fucking... He stopped putting water out. About Mbappe, let's hope that's it for today. And then while it was uploading, I was recording another video. So I thought to myself, right, just the Mbappe videos, just do them for channel supporters and channel members. But you know what happens then, don't you? You know then, don't you? You're only doing it to get more revenue, to get more people to sign up to your chat. Do you know what I mean? You can't fucking win. And not only that, you say then there's good people that can't afford to fucking support you, that are on their ass, like fucking most of us, you know, and then you're shutting them out. I really fucking begrudge it, man, though. These planks that come on here and leave these stupid comments sometimes. You know, if you come in one of my streams tonight, if I do a stream tonight, which I probably will, right, about 10 o'clock, something like that, you know, if I know your name around here, that I'm delighted to see you. And you know that's not bullshit, because most people, I remember the last time you were on, even if it was 6 months ago. I genuinely care when people disappear and shit. I don't give a fuck about the casual viewer. I only care about people that are around these parts all the time, that's it. Not the ones that just come in the summer or whatever. Nah, he's squat. He's squat. Right, okay. I shouldn't be having 2 cups of coffee in the morning. Only because of the carbs. But I'm going to need a new coffee machine. And it's not like I can say to my family, you know, I'd love a new Dolce Gusto machine for Christmas. It's fucking January, innit? My birthday's not till September. Guys, my blood test came back all right, so that's good. Now, what time are we on? It's 10 to 10 here. Cavalry time! 10 to 10 to 10 to 10 to 10 to 10 to 10. Do you know what? It's sunny outside. I'm going to go and sit outside and have this coffee. Right, guys, I'll speak to you in a bit. January 15th is a key date. Please, let's have it wrapped up, and then we'll focus on everything else. If you appreciate my longer videos, or any video that I do, right? If you appreciate it, thumbs up. It doesn't mean you agree with me, it doesn't mean you endorse it. I know you haven't got time to fucking comment, you know, you might just go, I know some people drive around the UK, in particular, it's my home country, where I'm from, and I know that they, because they tell me this, they have jobs that involve driving up and down motorways, so they like to put the videos on. They don't watch them because they're driving, but they listen to them. So I know that some people appreciate them, and I know they obviously haven't got time to leave a comment, you know. But I'll be honest with you, right? I'm a bit of a big softie. When I woke up this morning, there was so many comments saying, I really appreciate the videos, really appreciate the effort you're putting in. And they don't necessarily agree with me or buy into any the Mbappe 24 shite or anything like that, because we all, you know, we're grown-ups, we know the crack. But it made me feel like, thanks, man. Do you know what I mean, guys? It's so much different to when people are like that, to people that are rude and offensive. Do you know what I mean? And I ain't a soft cunt. I'm not a soft cunt. It doesn't bother me if someone calls me a name. Just make sure you put an emoji after it. Right, I'm off. Love you guys. I'll speak to you in a bit.